Hello and welcome to Mother Conversations. I'm Michelle Chapaza. Today, we're very pleased to have you on our very first episode of this podcast, where we're going to be discussing a very pressing issue on the minds of many Nigerians. And the question is, can young Nigerians still dream big? In a time of economic uncertainty, rising living costs, and growing migration, many young Nigerians are asking if success is still possible at home. Yet, stories of resilience, innovation, and entrepreneurship continue to emerge. To explore where opportunities still exist and what it takes to succeed, I'm honored to welcome our guests, Sir Micah Jonah, Chairman and Managing Director of Mark Jostner Group, and respected entrepreneur, mentor, and pastor. Sir Micah Jonah, welcome to Mother Conversation.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. So let's start by taking us back to your journey, where you started from, what were your dreams, and how did you come about this whole personality that we have here today?
Oh, good one. And okay, first and foremost, the question of how did it start is something that I cannot really say when exactly.
Okay.
But I've always known that more like something that I grew into, and it has always been. So from the days of little enterprising of buying and selling in schools, to the point of taking it professionally and looking for problems to solve within. And that is how we built.
Okay, so it is also okay for many young Nigerians not to, okay, I don't really have any dream that I'm doing, but like from something that I started from, I can pick up and say, okay, I can build something from this, because that's exactly what you have said. So it's possible that it can happen like that, as somebody can still come out as a very big personality later.
Okay, so if you ask me like you do, I will say that I believe that one thing that people should consider when choosing a niche in business is find something you have passion for, because that is what you will enjoy doing. Because business, like everyone, most people know, is not a bed of roses. There are down times and there are good times. So if you are doing something that you love doing naturally, like you enjoy it, in those down times and those down moments, you have the reason, like the drive will be there. But if it's something that maybe you're just in there for the money because you feel that people that are trading in this kind of industry are making money and all of this, I think when the hit wave comes, chances are there you're most likely going to crash.
Okay. So, so recently, I know that many young Nigerians have said this, and they keep on making statements like, you people had it easy in your time than now, because the economic situation then was a bit easier for you people. I'll use the word easy because things were cheaper. I think that's one of the major points that they make. Things were cheaper then, and it was more easier for them now that the economic situation is very hard. And most of us, we keep saying, oh, more things are hard in our 20s than in your 20s. And so how will you say that that relates to business and then growth in general? Is it a statement that is valid? Something like that.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't say they are wrong, but from my own perspective, I choose to look at it differently. So here's the thing: if you are talking of about 10 to 15 years back, you will agree with me that social media was not a thing. AI was not there. So there was limit to the resources like you could get. But now social media is a thing, visibility is game. And with the introduction of AI and research materials, platforms, and all of that, it's easy for you to have any information you have at your fingertip. And as a business person, what do you need? You need information to solve problems. So I believe it is easier now than then.
So you're leaving out the money aspect in what I have said. Can't does it not relate to business? Because you cannot just say, okay, because there's AI now and then there's social media and all of that. Can't we speak about this? You should know these things now. You need to, these points that I'm making, we cannot just ignore it because it was easier for you people. You
Okay.
as yeah.
Okay, when you are talking about when you say money aspect, what are you referring to in particular? Is it startup capital?
Yes, startup capital.
Okay, permit me to answer this from asking you a question. Uh, in what industry? Just mention one industry.
Let's just say in one of the
In the industries that I trade, right?
yeah, like let's just say in the is an export of heavy machines and all of that. Now, before the price of bringing these things into the country and taking it out, was it not like far better than now? I don't know much about the business, but I think you can elaborate on that.
Okay,
Let's
so
just use
here's the
that as an
thing.
example.
Either you want to go by real estate or heavy industry machineries or logistics. They are inside the compound name. There are many divisions. So if you do not have the capacity, the financial capacity to start importing, you can get a niche that you do not need finances. Yeah.
Okay.
You can stand in between, you can stand as a bridge between a buyer and a seller and still make business. You are still inside the industry. You can become a salesman. And I can tell you for free that sales is one of the skills that you need as an entrepreneur more than the money itself. If you can master the art of negotiations in business, that is your currency. So when people just rely solely on the cash, the liquid cash, it makes me wonder the level of information they have. Because in all of these industries, I wouldn't say it is easy to trade, but I would tell you that in as much as we are talking about some good capital in, there are still things to do and earn good money without spending a dime.
Okay. We've heard though, you don't need money to start some kind of business. Okay, from your experience as an employer and business leader, what are some of the skills that young people lack from entering the workforce today?
Oh, I this is a this is a little bit difficult to say because I'm just trying to say how to put the words because this is one of the things that affect us.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a daily and we get to experience. But some of the factors affecting this generation workforce seems to be focus and seems to be self-aware, being self-aware in terms of personal development. And but in all of this, I think focus defines it all. Because if you are focused at what you do, there will be that drive to upgrade your game, and there will be that need to be good at what you do. So I think it's focused because we are living in an era of there's so much distractions, be it social media, be it social living, be it trending issues and all of that. So if you can set your eyes on the target and place your focus there, I feel that is all you need as an employee
Okay.
to be good at what you do.
All right. I think this also it goes hand in hand with my next question where young people they want fast success now. Like they want it quick, quick. Let me start. If I'm doing something now, like I want it to produce now. As a businessman, I can call you a businessman.
Of course.
Like, yes, of course. Is this something that like how long is a normal business going to take before you start seeing profits? And how patient should we be? Because young people, even you can see all this Yahoo. I'm sorry.
You go ahead.
No, don't worry. Just answer the question. Let me not say what they used to graduate me now.
Okay, so now here's the thing. I remember we started by defining what are the drives, are the trait that should be found in a business person, and the determination factors for choosing a niche in business. And we talked about passion, right? Okay, so now here's the thing. There's no timeline for making profit in a business. Success does not have timeline, but it demands consistency. And that consistency must be in the right direction. So if you have an idea of venturing into business because you're already projecting, if I put in 5 million in 10 years, I'm going to what, 1 billion naira. I'm sorry to tell you, you may be right and you may be wrong. But in most cases, you'll be wrong because all you'll be focused on will be the money, right? And you have forgotten that what people usually see and call overnight blowing is a compounding effort. You understand? Consistency. Maintaining returning clients, sourcing new ones, developing your skills, and expanding your knowledge in that particular field you have chosen, and building your channels. So those things do not have a timeline. But if the energy is towards the same direction and you don't have option of giving up, guarantees success is guaranteed.
All right, we've heard that. Okay. Do you still believe that every young Nigerian has a reason to dream big? Because some people say all of us cannot be entrepreneurs now. Some of us just need to do 9 to 5. Some of us we don't need to do business. Let's just do what's let's just follow 9 to 5. Our people in the past they used to do 9 to 5. So can let's just do what's I know I don't have the strength for business. So so please, can you just speak to young Nigerians who are having that mindset?
Okay, first and foremost, I wouldn't go against that.
Okay.
Yeah, reason being that is a fact. Everyone cannot be an entrepreneur. So if everyone is an entrepreneur, who will sit there at the port, maybe immigration unit or something to do some clearing for us?
Okay.
Who will be in the government office to stamp some documents for us? So definitely everyone cannot be an entrepreneur. But I feel that dreaming big is not limited to entrepreneurship.
Okay.
You understand? In every industry is a career. So dreaming big could be becoming the base or aiming at the apex position in your industry. So dream is free and everyone has a tendency to dream.
Okay, sir. So, sir, you have many, should I say, businesses as one per se. How has it been managing several industries and organizations? Even though you have like staffs and employees that work for you, how has it been managing these several industries?
Okay, I wouldn't say it's that easy. At the same time, I wouldn't say it's the most difficult thing to do because first and foremost, we are careful when it comes to establishment of our subsidiaries, businesses. And if you look carefully, most of our businesses are connected. I wouldn't say that all of them are connected, but most of them are connected. For instance, let me give you an example of 3 of our companies that are connected. We have Starlade Transporters Limited, we have Magjosa Motors and Vessels Limited, and we have Rumi Carrier and Clan Limited. Now, Rumi Carrier and Clan Limited is into procurement and international trade. Magjosa Motors and Vessels Limited is into sales and repairs of heavy industry machineries. Okay, I forgot to add Rismada Co Limited to the list. So those 4. And Rismada Co Limited are into sales of cars.
All right.
And Starlade Transporters Limited is into transportation. So you see that when business comes in, it comes in through one of the subsidiaries. We will have to import the machines. And don't forget, we are not trading for ourselves. We are equally trading for third parties and external clients.
Yeah.
So if Rumi Carrier and Clan does the procurement and importation, Magjosa Motors and Vessels Limited next the sales. And if it's for vehicles like cars and buses and vehicles of this class, Risk Matter Co Limited handles it as well, handles the source. And we cannot end this chain without transportations. You understand?
Yes,
So
sir.
Stella Day Transporters Limited does the logistics. So this structure is put in place to help us be our primary client before we seek third party. So at first, we are our own clients. And at every given point, we always have a job for ourselves. And in extension, we have external factors.
Alright.
So for the fact that they are connected is easy to run.
All right. Okay. Also, beyond business, you're also known for your work in ministry and mentorship. How have you merged these two, and how has your faith influenced your businesses and leadership in general?
Okay. That is where religion comes in. And I am speaking today as a businessman. And in business, you do not open to sell an idea of religion to the general public. What you do is strictly business, but you are talking about how it can influence.
Yes.
So if my faith put me in a state that I have to keep myself in checks and maintain some level of honesty. Why I'm saying some level, we cannot be perfect and we only try to be. You understand?
Okay.
So if my faith gives me in checks of honesty, tolerance, and integrity, I feel that's all I need. I do not really need to bring much of that into business.
Okay, sir. All right. What value should young Nigerians hold on to, regardless of challenges surrounding them, both in business and in their careers? Like, what values do you think they should hold on to?
Okay, I values
Yes.
hold on to in terms of environments.
Yeah, like in your business, in your relationship with your with business partners, with clients, and then also in career, because you said not everybody can be entrepreneurs. Some people also have to climb the ladder in their career. So what are some of the values that you think that they should hold on to climb to that point that they want to get to?
So I feel that you should be able to be trusted. That's all.
Okay. If you have the trust of everybody.
You can't have the trust of everybody, but at least if it's getting bad, it shouldn't be from you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right. It's getting bad. It shouldn't
be
be
from
from
you.
you. Okay. 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 So now we are going to go into another session where we'll be having some quick questions.
Okay.
Now, what will you say success is?
Just a feelings of personal satisfaction.
Okay. So success can come from anything we're saying that.
Yeah, you can consider me broken. I think I'm successful. And yeah.
Okay. Okay. Give us one word that describe Nigerians today. Young Nigerians. One word that describe not young Nigerians today.
One word.
Yes.
Why not sentence?
I don't. No, me. I want one word so that I'll put you in a box.
Endurance.
Okay, okay, okay. What's one of the biggest opportunity in Nigeria right now?
Oh, this is where we are almost going back to where we are coming from, right?
Please just take us there.
And I'm equally trying to be careful with choice of words, so I wouldn't be misunderstood for making fortunes out of misfortunes.
Okay.
But then, be it as it is, you cannot talk about opportunities without talking about problems, right?
Yeah.
So if you're asking of the opportunities within, and I will tell you that they're in abundance, right? We are having insecurity today in Nigeria is a fact. And we are having opportunities in the security industry, be it in security companies, be it in sales of gadgets, be it in personal bodyguard services, escorts, and all of that, name it, and be it in consultancy. So opportunity lies there. So we are having issues of maybe for some industries, lack of products to lack of internally manufactured products, because sometimes and most times the external ones are not always available. There are some products that you may need for a particular project and you need to place some order. So there lies opportunities in the manufacturer.
Okay. So